Hey buddies, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 28, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So in this video, I'm going to be budgeting not my first paycheck, but my boo's first paycheck. And you're like, girl, we ain't on his channel, and that's okay. That's okay. But you know, what's his is mine, and what's mine is mine. I'm just joking. No, but he got 3 paychecks for the month of September, and I didn't even budget his first paycheck. So I'm like, before I even get into the second one, you know what I'm saying? We got to get into the first one. So you're seeing the monthly budget here. I had a little sigh because I literally asked him, because usually we sit down and budget our money together. He was like, no, babe, this one's going to be easy, going to be fine. I can do it. Okay. So I was like, so what did you end up doing? He literally said, everything that's on here, he just divided by 3. Listen, it's not a bad idea. So, I mean, if he really truly is doing that, then chef kiss. So we're just going to budget it out. We're literally going to take the numbers divided by 3. I feel like I should highlight his numbers that's like more specific to his budget, you know what I'm saying? Because like rent, he pays his, what is this? His car insurance, his car note, his emergency, you get the vibes, you get the gist. Okay, so let's just highlight it up. Also, if you are new here and you have yet to subscribe, but you like this content, make sure you guys like this video as well as subscribe. For whatever reason, I have no reason why or explanation why, but I just feel like lately, have I been getting decent views? Yes, but the subscriber count has definitely been going down, and I may not know why, but life. Okay, so he has Vanguard, I do not. Boom. So that's that $875. This is his emergency fund. Mine gets Nathaniel, aka nothing. Okay, I have M1. This is my IRA. Even though he has an IRA and we need to start. Oh, and you know what? We decided, we changed our mind, y'all. If you listen, if you're new here, you're gonna learn. I'm gonna write it down, but I'm gonna change my mind, okay? Because if I find out something else works, then I'm gonna tap into it. So with the changing my mind, really, I did my research. I did some thorough research on IRAs and really the benefits of them. I felt some type of way about it previously, but I've come to the side of like, okay, Roth IRAs, they are our friends. So yeah. Okay, and this gas is partial because like 60 his, 30 mine. So yeah, you know, let's just do like a little bit for me. Boom. Okay, and then this is his and hers. Okay, this is so drastic. And I know you're probably thinking like, girl, this is a lot. To be honest, it is. Our money doesn't come into the same pot right now. But the other thing about it is like, even if it were to come in the same pot, you know, he's gonna pay his car insurance, and he's gonna pay his car note. That's the other thing. And hopefully we'll be done with that soon because it's less than $2,000. I need to include that in my debt videos. His freaking car note. And I don't even, so yeah, let's just, he's gonna do half because he's doing 100 and I'm doing 100 for sure. Okay, so let's go there. Another thing I changed my mind on is these savings challenges. Y'all, when I say I changed my mind, I mean she changes her mind. So basically, I don't have a problem with saving challenges, but I have a problem with this money sitting there and your girl, yep, that's me, saying, oh, I think I'm gonna put it towards my student loan debt. The issue with that is you're gonna put it towards your student loan debt and it's sitting in an account, but your student loans are gaining so much interest, as is the money in the account that's interest in your favor versus student loan debt, which is interest not in your favor. And so I said, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. So what I did was all of my 52-week savings, which was like $1,800 and something dollars, I'm putting that towards my student loans. effectively immediately, because yeah, we don't got time. So we're just gonna say 1, and then we're gonna give it 9/1/23, because that's when he first got paid. Let's tap in. Okay, I had to move the book around. So we're gonna budget out his starting, his starting 0, and then this is O's full-time job. Okay, and so we're budgeting it out, $1,472.28. We did do an estimate before he got it, because, you know, life. And then we'll just do the actual after. So it's $1,472.28, darling. Okay, so for his fixed expenses, he has rent, he has car note, and he has car insurance. So another thing that updates, y'all, updates. Another thing that has happened is your girl, because we live out in the middle of nowhere. No, I'm joking. I'm not. But because we don't live like in the city anymore, what has happened is my car insurance has gone down. So literally, instead of me paying that $164, I'll be paying $90 this month. So happy, so thrilled. But with that being said, we're waiting on his like car insurance to go down some. So anyways, we'll see what happens. So the rent is $1,608. That's our rent, water, and like trash services. So that's $1,608, and we're gonna divide that by 3. That's $536. Let's times that by 3. Okay, divide that by 3. So we're at $536. Okay. I don't know why I did all of that. I feel like I could have just, I don't know, flipped it over. So rent is at $536. And then car note, he was gonna give $300 for the whole month. So that's just gonna be $100. And then car insurance. And see, this is what I don't understand with him, because like, why would you divide this by 3? Because I'm pretty sure some of these bills are due sooner than later, but that's not my business. 179 divided by 3. But listen, if it works, I'm not gonna knock it. So that's $59.66. Okay. No. Why do I? Okay, this way. I'm struggling. Okay. So $59.66. So this is what he has for his bills. Actually, that is also not the truth, because his Apple Music, and that already came out. Apple Music, and that costs, we're estimating up, because I think it's like $10.99. So we have $536 plus 100 plus $59.66 plus 11. Y'all like that British accent? Y'all heard that? Because y'all know that sounded kind of good. I know it was bad. You don't gotta tell me. Okay, so 706.66, and we're gonna take this number and we're gonna subtract $1,472.28, and so he has a remaining balance of $765.62. Okay. So let's move over to savings. Okay, boom. Again, he's just dividing everything by 3, because he gets paid 3 paychecks, full-time paychecks, and then he also has 1 check for commission. Somebody did bring up like, oh, why don't you just like save that commission check? Good idea. Once upon a time, he used to do it. But life happens, and he started like spending on his credit card. That had to be addressed, and so forth and so on. So maybe when life or things change or whatever, you know, he will go back to saving his whole commission check. So anyways, with the emergency fund for him, and because that's a good point, because also, I don't know if you guys remember me saying, he definitely wants to have his emergency fund with $10,000. I kind of stopped adding, not kind of, I stopped adding to my emergency fund because I'm at 12,000 or so. So Vanguard, I'm gonna put that down. That's gonna be next. Even though, like I said, we changed our mind. We said we were gonna do IRAs, but I'm still gonna put it down and go from there. So $875 was the total. We're gonna divide that by 3. That's $291.66. $291.66. $291.66. Ugh, my writing. And then his and hers, which was $150. Divide that by 3. We're at 50. Oh, duh. I'm like, oh, duh. Okay, so let's do his and hers, and then we're at $50. So let's add. So we have 50 plus 291.66 plus 183, $524.66. About 24.66. Okay, so when we take that number and we subtract 765.62, that's $240.96 left over. 240.96. Okay, so we're gonna get to his gas and his fun. So we're gonna take it here. Okay, so we have fun and we have gas. Okay, so for fun, we're budgeting out 50, and then for gas, we're gonna budget out 30, because he usually does it every paycheck. However, we'll see how he goes with this. So that's gonna be a total of $80. Okay, so the total here is 80, and so we're gonna do 240.96, yes, minus 80. That's a total amount of 160.96. And for his student loans, I know for a fact he gave it $333. I just don't know how he did it. It has to be he didn't do Vanguard 291.66. So I'm gonna put his $333 right here. You're like, girl, how? I'm gonna tell you how. We're just gonna, this is his budgeted amount. Now, if I don't know anything else, 2 things I know. The rent, I saw him put a third towards, as well as his student loans. I've seen that. The rest of it, questionable. But if you don't know, when in doubt, minus 160.96, I'm gonna just put a negative amount here for remaining, and then we will finalize it under the actual. Y'all, this was a doozy and a floozy. Okay, so that's negative 172.04, and I'm gonna put here, the total here is $333, because it is. Woo. Again, usually we sit down and budget it out together. This time we didn't, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it without you being here. Lies. That was not the truth. But something I also do have is his transactions. Now this I know for a fact, and we're just gonna put the dates here. Okay, so for the 1st of September, he had, this was a dermatologist, just trying to get our skin together or whatever, and so he had to pay a doctor fee because with his what is it called, his health insurance from his job, he has a deductible, is that what it's called? So he has to pay a certain amount, which is crazy, because I mean, I understand it exists, it's life, but what's crazy is he has a health savings account and he has not even touched all year. He's just been paying these freaking deductibles. Isn't that just a hoot? Don't you guys think that's just a hooty hoot hoot? So now I'm like, I want to know if you can get this money back. Like, because how, I think we're about to be at the end of the fiscal year, and I think they do it at the end of the fiscal year, so we'll see. So the 1st of September, he got gas for $14.19. Okay, then he didn't spend anything on the 2nd through the 4th. Shout out to him. But on the 5th, I sent him to Hobby Lobby. I did. I sent that man to Hobby Lobby, y'all. And he went ahead and spent $15.38. And that means I owe him $15.38. And is he gonna see that money? Probably not, but maybe. You never know. You know, he'll be hungry or something one day. I'll feed him. Okay, so this is a bill, and this right here was his Apple storage, which he didn't even know he had. Okay, so this was 99 cents. We need to put that on his bill list because yeah, every dollar counts. Every penny at this point counts. So also after that, on the 7th, another bill. This one is his Apple Music, and this is $10.99, which is why I told you guys, like, oh, you know, we just round up. And I didn't even put that on his budget, so when it comes to actual and correcting, we'll see what really happens in life. Okay, so back at September 7th. I don't know, I feel like I'm writing really weird today. Okay, so this was a Dollar Tree run. I don't know, it could have been me, it could have been him, who knows. I say me, like, he went. This is all his charges with his debit and credit card. I say me because I usually send him to the store. And then on September 8th, he went back and got more gas, which to me is crazy because I'm like, why don't you just go to the same place, cough cough, Sam's Club, and go get, you know, some gas? I don't know. It sounds good to me because at least Sam's Club, you know, it's cheaper. And you don't have to, like, you literally got 15 basically within a week, you know? But I can't relate to his struggle because he literally has to drive to work every day. He does, I have to be honest. So he knows what's best for him and his whole little situation with driving to work. Okay, so here we got Dollar Tree, and it was $5.18. Okay, and then next stop, darling, that same day, he was swiping his card today. And you know what's crazy? I wonder if, like, it's the same day or not, because you know how, like, when you go charge a card and sometimes the transaction doesn't, like, go through until a few days later. Anyways, the man got an oil change. I really thought oil changes was $20. This is how you know I don't get my own oil change. So it was $39, which is not bad. I'm just saying, $39.30. Just thought it was cheaper. That's all. So on September 9th, we went on a little date night, whatever, and we got ice cream. New Orleans has a really, like, good ice cream shops, so we got some really good ice cream for $12.56. Yeah, and then the next day we're gonna call it a date night again, because what do? We went bowling. This is gonna also be on mine because we bowled so much. He paid for some and I paid for some. Yeah, we're one of those. So that was $22. And then the next day, I definitely sent him to Popeyes. It was me. You know, it's just around that time of the month, and when I want some sweet tea and french fries, that's all I want. Popeyes french fries is different from Chick-fil-A french fries, but you know, I was feeling and fiending for Popeyes. And then back at Dollar Tree, as you guys can see, we have a Dollar Tree problem, okay? And so this was $2.59. You know what? I remember that one. He ate my Oreos. That's what it was, you guys. And I said, oh, sir, please, can we replace my Oreos? I beg of you. And he bought me 2 packs. He did. 2 packs of Oreos. Okay, so these are my booze transactions. And this was my booze budget. And I don't think I did the best of jobs. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I did something. I'm not disappointed. I know he did this for sure. I know the rent for sure. Everything else questionable. But I needed to have his first paycheck budgeted because I was gonna do his second paycheck, which is also my first paycheck, next, and I didn't want to do that first. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. of me talking crap and budgeting my man's check. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.